button.
Pushing the button.
Put the song on for Paul. Kevin, you gonna buy a Beamer? How's it going? You too. Yeah, I guess you will be. Why not? Oh, I see what you mean now. This is not a show.
No one is here.
No one is here. This is not a show. Pushing buttons. Does this work? There we go. The rapture didn't get us. We were waiting. We thought it would. Oh, yeah, I'm a mess. We did not plan on doing a show today. I am not kept for that. So here's the deal. We're late, and I'm sorry for that, except that we weren't going to do a show at all, so this is a bonus. You're welcome. We've got a full house here, and almost none of our normal crew. Manuel, Carrillo, who is not normally here, is, again, not here in the usual way. And we've got Bahama Brian in the house over there as well, and Digital Zero, Paul, our audio guy. And we were all having a powwow session. We're a bunch of friends, and everybody seems to be going through heavy shit right now. So we were all kind of commiserating with each other and helping each other with each other's stuff. And 5 o'clock came around, and I started feeling guilty for not being on the air when we're all here and we could just turn the thing on. So here we are. But there's nothing to talk about. There's no blue card. There's no nothing. So it's full wing it, and we're definitely not going to be here very long. It's not going to be 2 hours. But we wanted to check in. And let's see, who's here? Gunnar. Hi, Gunnar. Aloha. I miss you, bro. Miss you too, bro. Hey, Jay. Hi, Brian Chaney. Brian Chaney. All right, so I want to be sure to see you in Orlando. Brian Chaney works down at Porsche Orlando. And the last couple trips we thought we would get there, and we just haven't. But the new Grand Tour departs next month. So I want to make sure that we see you, Brian. And that's it. Thanks for tuning in tonight. This was a lot of fun. You guys don't have to be quiet, and anybody can come in here that that wants to.
I'm going to take one photo.
Wing it.
Just to show that we did it.
One photo?
Do a show today? Or maybe I'll take, just let me, give me a little bit of, just a couple of angles. I'm not here, but.
No, I know, I can tell.
Yeah.
I can tell, you're definitely not here.
You know, but, yeah.
Yeah.
There's probably a lot of things to talk about, but I think we'll probably talk about them next week. We'll be back in studio. I think Purplehead will be here, filling in for Purplehead tonight. We've got, what'd you say, Gray Head?
Gray hair.
Gray hair. We've got Gray hair filling in. Oh, your lights aren't on. Hang on. Look, this is the full Inside Out show.
Oh, no.
Yeah. That's right. Full Inside Out show. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
Now we can see it. And we didn't close the curtain back there either.
No.
And it's really just me. It sounds great. And anybody who wants to come in here, please come on in. Because I don't know what I'm doing.
Are we guilting somebody into this?
No, you've just never been here for a show before, so I figured I would introduce you. Introduce America to Bachelor number 1.
The applause button?
Oh yeah, no, you know what? We need that. We've got this. Does that help?
Give him some bubbles.
Oh, yeah, spray me.
Wait a second. Oh wait, I can do that. I can do that. Maybe. Here we go.
What an introduction.
There we go. Bubbles.
I feel like
Good thing you're wearing a hat.
I just got sprayed with soap.
Yeah. Well, it is. There's soap bubbles. Thanks to Gray Head for supplying the bubble machine. Gray Head. This is ridiculous.
Can we just call him that for now?
This is ridiculous. If this show isn't normally nothing, this one's really nothing. This is
that's
hilarious.
You need 2 sound effect things. That's what you need.
Well,
There you go.
correct. Oh, I like that one. It's a transition music. Welcome back. We're back.
Was there a commercial? Who's our sponsor?
We do need some sponsors. I guess I should pitch. What do you call that when you plug? Tomorrow's Blockbuster Year podcast.
There you go.
We're doing one of the 1985 movies that I really, really love. The last bunch we've done on this show, I have not liked the movies. So it's been really fun to do the show dissecting the movie, but I'm not really enjoying writing the movie and making the notes, watching the movie and making the notes. And tomorrow is one of my all-time favorite 1985 movies. It's called Explorers.
It's the best.
I don't know if you guys know it. I don't know if
Love
I'd
it.
call it a good movie, but I love
So
it.
entertaining.
Joe Dante doing some of his best work. River Phoenix, Ethan Hawke,
Yes.
and the other kid. Nobody knows his name. He
The
never
other
went on.
kid.
I don't think he went on to do anything else. I don't think. But James Cromwell's in it, and the guy from Gremlins is the cop, the neighbor, the crotchety neighbor from Gremlins.
Right.
Hey, Brian Cheney, how's it? 5,000 miles away. 6 time zones are watching. Oh, cool.
Wow.
Yeah, that's right. Joey Giadone, what's up, man? You're a blast from the past. I think the last time I saw you was at that, was it a Fox auction that Lori did at the Wine House a long time ago? My old roommate, Lori. I had a roommate years and years and years ago, early 2000s, in the marina. And she worked for Fox, and she had an auction. I think that's where I got that house cane. Anyway, great to see you. Long time. Cult classic. Yeah, right. He gets it.
Somebody got to get it.
So what's new with you? Bahama Brian. Welcome to the Not a Show.
Yeah,
We're
this
winging
is
it and doing it live.
unexpected. Of course. I don't get a card. I don't know.
Oh,
what
no,
I'm
you don't
supposed
get a
to
cut. Whoa, it's slippery where those bubbles were. Wow.
Bubbles.
I almost tore something.
Bubbles.
Forgot the stars there. Now you look better with the stars behind you.
say. There you go.
Yeah. There we go. Careful if you come over here at any point because it's very, yeah. And then if you don't want to be on, I'll turn your mic off. He doesn't give a shit.
You're just going to be loud
He's
sips the
drinking
whole
coffee.
time.
Yeah. So everybody is kind of going through stuff, and so we were over there talking, and then
Now we're
now
over
we're
here.
over here.
Apparently I came a day early, too.
Joey Giadone, yes! That was a while ago. Joey Giadone, you too, buddy. Right on. You didn't come a day early. I'm happy that you came today. I just wish that we were planning on doing a show and then would have done one. You could have had a better show experience. This is pretty much what it usually is like, honestly.
Yeah, I was going to... Are you sure? Sure
We're
about
usually
that?
kind of throwing it together at the last minute. Yeah, you look good.
Thanks.
Yeah. You look like you got a whole look going. Did you
I-
have that look in Jersey, or did that come from California?
No, I knew I was going to be on camera today. Just had to...
No.
No, I'm just kidding.
It would be hilarious if you knew we were going to do this and I'm the only one who didn't.
I mean, what else do you do here with this? This is all I do every day.
We don't usually come in this room.
You just need some sponsors, and then...
Yeah, that would be great. Let's talk about that.
What'd you say? Trunk wax, right?
Colon blow.
Colon blow. That would be great. What were some of the other ones? There was AM Ale, which was always fun for people who want to drink in the morning.
What was the
There was
double toilet?
oh, I forgot about
The
that
partner
one.
toilet?
Yeah,
You gonna hold hands?
it was. Yeah, it was like a conversation that was. I forgot about that one.
The conversation commode?
Yeah, is that what it was?
I don't know, but it sounds
sounds
good.
good.
That's what it was.
go with that.
That's definitely what it was.
If you hear us,
With Victoria Jackson and I think it was Phil Hartman.
Yes.
That sounds right.
Yeah. Looking
That
at
sounds-
each other and they're spinning on the carousel. Yeah.
Looking into each other's eyes.
Yeah, it's
Oh.
beautiful.
yeah, we definitely need that as a sponsor.
It's funny how many. There was Bud Light Gay at one point where it was okay.
Schlitzgay.
Schlitzgay? Is that what it was?
Schlitzgay.
Oh, right. It was based on the Bud Light commercial where they all go to the back house. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. Oh man, that was so funny. Saturday Night Live commercials used to be the best. Do they still even do the commercial parts?
Doesn't seem like they do as many.
I think so.
Yeah, I agree. It doesn't seem as many, which is weird because they do a lot more pre-tapes than they used to, so they could write more commercials. Maybe whoever wrote the commercials doesn't work there anymore.
Well, if anyone hears this.
I'll be in Oregon next month for Gary Emery's memorial service. Aw, Gunner. Shout out to Gary Emery, who passed away a couple weeks ago. Gary Emery, father of Rod Emery. You all know the Emery Motorsports. I saw Rod the other day over at Marco's TLG, and he's doing well. Said sorry. He's like, yeah, man. It sucks. It does. He was a legend. He was a legend in the Porsche community. What are you doing? You watching the show on your phone? He's like, I don't know how to do this live.
No, it was called the love toilet.
The
That's
love
right.
toilet.
And then someone actually made it into a product and they called it Toodaloo.
No. So it's a real thing you could buy? Imagine hiring the guy
Let's
to
bring up the
plumb
tape.
that.
Bring up the tape.
Imagine being the guy to like, all right, hey, I need you to install
That's
this.
a lot of porcelain.
What the heck? Well,
Anyway, that's what I was doing.
yeah. And this is what we're all doing. I'm glad we pushed the button.
Yeah.
Honestly, I felt bad. I felt very bad. Every time this happens, I feel bad. I say, okay, next week we'll be blah, 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 blah. And then it happens sometimes that we're not here next week. And it always bothers me. I don't care for it.
Well, we're here.
Well, now what do we do?
I don't know. You pressed the button. Maybe you thought that was going to be the rapture.
I know. Am I the only one who's bummed that it wasn't the rapture today?
I think a lot of people are bummed.
I think it would have been okay. I'm not feeling so great lately. Like, would it be the worst thing? I'm having a hard time where just make it emotional, but like I'm a year and a month in, and I still so badly miss my wife. It's ridiculous. I don't know how to handle it because it comes out of nowhere and it seems to last however long it wants to. And you have a couple weeks or a couple months of like, oh yeah, I'm good. I worked through whatever I've got to work through. And I don't feel that way at all. I don't feel that way at all currently. It seems like it all just comes back. And maybe that's normal too. I don't really know how any of this works. I just know that it's been extra hard, and I can't even put a reason on why. And that's a bummer, because like, why do you wake up one day different? What, did I have a dream? Maybe I had a dream about her or something, and then I don't remember that, but I wake up and I'm like, oh, she's not here again. And honestly, maybe that is part of it, because I've had a number of dreams where she's alive and well. Not usually still again. There's some weird like mystery of like, oh, but I thought you were dead. And then yeah, you wake up and then yeah, she is dead. Maybe it's that. Anybody else dealing with that? Sorry to bring it down. I told you, we're winging it. David Bird says, I am still watching. Thank you.
Well, at least we have
Thank
one.
you. Time is a strange thing. Doesn't heal all wounds. Oh man, that's interesting, because they tell you that's the one thing that does. I don't want to talk about what you're dealing with, but you're dealing with stuff too right now.
Aren't we all?
Heavy day, yeah. How's your car? What's going on with your car?
Oh man, yeah. It probably needs a valve adjustment.
Oh, okay.
And it's developing a new vacuum leak. So, yeah, I think it's just a little bit of adjustment needed, and it'll be fine. But it's the worry of just, okay, how much is this going to cost me? And as I transition in work, which is why I'm not here right now.
Correct.
Just worry like where exactly. I know where my money's going to come from next, but nothing's in writing yet. So
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot, and driving a classic car
Yeah.
is expensive.
Right.
But 77 911S.
Mm-hmm. The car that brought me home from the hospital after I was born. Stork.
Hope everybody heard that. The stork. Well, hopefully that will work out well.
It always does. It always does. I've made it 40 years, and it always works out. I'll make it another 40 years with it always working out.
Wow. I'm envious of your confidence.
You know what I've been through.
Yeah, I do.
It's the coffee.
I have faith. I have like ultimate faith because most things I do or have ever been successful at are ludicrous ideas that kind of maybe shouldn't even have worked out. So I get the Indiana Jones invisible bridge. Like I get the leap from a lion's mouth is where a man proves his worth. But for some reason, just like the Nicole thing, some days you wake up and you go, ooh, I don't have that. I don't have the magic today.
Yeah.
How do you keep it?
Trusting instead of fearing.
Really?
The seat of all human power relies on our ability to choose. And that's what we all have. We all share that.
The free will part.
Yeah. And so I just ask myself, what am I choosing and why am I choosing it? Because there's times when I get down and like, oh man, like, ooh, and then like, no, let me just shower myself in some light and think some different thoughts right now. You know.
So you're conscious about it.
Yeah.
Well, that's huge.
Yeah.
That helps.
And that keeps me through. And then things manifest. Just out of nowhere. It's like, oh my God. Things that I forgot that I had worked on, and like, oh, and now this, just weird,
Yes.
Because, and what gives me confidence right now is that the more darkness that we're seeing in the world, we're seeing more darkness in the world right now, it seems.
Okay.
But also, to balance it out, I think more light is also potential in each and every one of our lives.
Yeah. I mean, I hope you're right about that.
I just feel like that's it's like there's more darkness, but there's more opportunity for light if we choose it, if we're aware enough to choose it.
Okay.
And I'm not trying to sound all woo-woo or anything. I want to be as grounded as I can
I'll
when I
take
say
it.
stuff like this.
I'll take it.
But I'm a very spiritual person, and that's what keeps me on an even keel. If I didn't have that, then I would implode.
Yeah.
So I have to have that.
What does your community and support system do for you? Do you ever lean on them?
I'm here right now.
Yeah, I know, but I feel like you're supporting a lot of us.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, but that's
Yeah, we were just waiting for you to show up.
But that's what keeps me going. Because I'll give you an example. So during the fires, seeing everybody lose their house, that took a toll on me, and it was really hard getting through that. But then when I had the opportunity to host Arielle and her dog and her cat when the Hollywood fire was happening,
Yes.
that pulled me right out of it. And so being there for others, being there for you with what you're going through right now, that's going to keep me on an even keel. Mm-hmm. I need to be with you while you're going. I need that.
Yeah,
so,
Appreciate you, bro.
I don't disagree with that.
So that's so he adds so much to my life. That's why I'm kind of adamant about sitting here right now with you. Even though I'm not supposed to be here right now.
Correct. The dynamic is friends, by the way. We're friends.
Yeah, but for how much you give to my life, and then for the opportunity for me to be here for you while you're going through your thing, that's going to help me as well. So it's mutually beneficial in so many fifth dimensional ways.
So it's interesting you say that. It seems like that's one of the things that does typically make me feel better, which is why when you reached out, I wanted you to come over to that show or not show, because I've had some friends in the hospital, I've had some friends that died. Like, it seems like I throw myself into those situations it might be twofold. One, because helping somebody else makes me feel better, obviously. But two, is it also escapism from whatever I'm dealing with? Like going to the hospital and helping Paul Kennel or my friend Sam, who was dying and died, somehow put me back into that Nicole space where then, I'm taking care of, I'm doing this is all very familiar to me. I know how to do this. Mm-hmm. And I feel like maybe I was also escaping me, which is probably not good. I don't know.
I think you're channeling it instead of escaping it, because you're taking your sorrow and then you're what we're able to be there for others because we feel a little bit more deeply than typical men, I think.
Okay, or more in touch.
Yeah, we're more in touch with our feelings than the guy. No disrespect to the guy who watches Thursday night football and Monday night football and Sunday football. No, but
football. You can say football. Yeah, the guy who watches football.
And Wednesday. And
yeah, sure, whatever, and the ESPN highlights and everything, which is all of my extended, all the men on my extended family, which is no disrespect, but for this kind of demographic, I think a lot of that comes from we have felt so deeply.
Yeah.
Through the turmoil and the trials and tribulations that we've gone through.
Interesting.
And as a result of that, and you've said this so many times, it's like, when you've gone through it, then you're more apt for helping others as a result. And so we've gone through it.
Yeah, if you know the path through the woods, it's like you have. If somebody else is stuck in the woods, and you're like, no, I'll help you. I'll walk you through it.
Yeah.
There's prickers in there. You gotta be careful. There's all sorts of surprises in the woods. I just realized it's an all male show. This is like a support group. Is what this is.
Yeah, right. Is this what we're turning this
every
into?
late night playset has a theme. Tonight is men's health.
But this is like, this is what Ariel talks about, like when we're on the mountain and we're powwowing together because we're out of cell range and we have to talk to each other and we have to connect with each other and we have to console each other and we have to be in touch with our feelings. And we need more of that as men. And I'm glad that this show is an opportunity to do that oftentimes, with the space that you hold every week. And so I'm glad that you're doing your community service of being there for the live listeners and watchers who love to tune in at that specific time, because that's what they're tuning in for, this moment of connection that you provide. So thank you for your community service.
You're welcome, but all of that makes me uncomfortable. I don't agree with any of it. I mean, I don't think I pushed the button tonight because I felt an obligation to the audience, and I don't know. The problem with this show now that Nicole's gone, I don't feel like anything I say is that important, personally. So it's very hard to convey. Listen to me speak and listen to what I have to say because it's so grand. I don't feel that way. So for you to say that it's actually is landing in a way that's beneficial to people, I don't know how I feel about it. I don't even know if I believe you. I hope you're right. I'm not trying to ask for more praise. I'm not
going to give it, but
I'm
going to hold back on that.
Thank you.
But what I will say is you've seen the response that you've gotten with all the people that you've touched, and you've touched a lot of people, and you've seen the response. I'm not complimenting you. I'm just saying, look at the fucking data.
It sounds like
dude.
I have to introduce myself to the neighbors. Like when I move to a new neighborhood, you sound like I'm on a list.
Just look at
people
the
I've
data.
touched.
Let's just be objective about it. Look at the data.
Okay. Let's go to the data. Can we
Gray hair.
throw up the data? What do you have for us?
Let's crunch the numbers.
I didn't mean to cut you off. So the show has touched a lot of people. Yes.
Yeah. And you specifically as well.
I always thought it was Nicole. I always thought I was the asshole protecting Nicole because she used to be the asshole protecting everybody else. Mm-hmm. So once she couldn't be that person, and she also couldn't take all of the people, I became that character and that role for her. There is no secret. I thought everyone would stop watching this show. I thought everyone would stop going to Good Vibes. I thought everything would stop when she died, which is why I felt like I think my life ended even more so. And it's still kind of a surprise to me that there are people watching and that we are still here and without her. I was doing it for her. I miss her. Mm-hmm. Other people aren't looking at it that way. That's news to me.
You
Does
guys
that make
were
sense?
Yes, and you guys were a partnership, and that had its specific impact. Mm-hmm. and now she lives on through you, to some degree.
That's beautiful, and that's what I've always wanted.
You know,
was to carry her light.
and you
forward.
you are, because I think that there's a little bit more of her energy in this house
Than there used to be.
Just this is where she lived. This is her home.
Right.
So there's a little bit more of her here.
There is.
And
But I feel like lately she's been around. This you want to talk about woo woo? I've lately been feeling like she's talking to me and shit.
Yeah.
Like
Probably because you've needed her more recently.
I have. Yeah,
So
I have. I've probably been asking.
you're letting
for
it
her
in,
help.
yeah, and you're finally letting it in more.
And when I decided to make the transition that I'm going through right now, I started feeling her more because she's like, oh, you're listening to me finally, and then I'm like randomly in my kitchen, I'm like just getting these thoughts out of the blue that I'm not thinking. They're just coming out, It's like, oh, just and like now I know. And this watch, I like wearing this watch every day of my life because I like this reminder of her.
Shout out to Jay from Sheffield Sport Watches. It's still one of the most beautiful things anybody's done for us. It was really awesome, and she was very appreciative. And her parents are too, because I gave her parents, I think ours, mine, and hers, and they're so grateful to have that. It's just such a meaningful thing. 3 close friends died in the last month. Sucks getting old. 2 were younger than me. Bless every day. Yeah, amen, Gunner. Leo, you guys need No Man Club shirts. No, that's hilarious. It wasn't intentional. Purplehead is not here tonight. She's busy. She's killing it with her own stuff lately, so she doesn't have as much time.
That's the one you need.
Oh, thank you, man. Order up.
Is the pizza here yet?
Oh, we should order pizza. I'm hungry. Dan McGinnis. Hi, gang. Hi, Dan McGinnis. That's Uber Yo-Yo, if anybody doesn't know, on Instagram. He's
Yes,
a really
sir.
rad dude. And he's got the green spider.
I miss that green spider. It's so beautiful.
Oh, he still has it, though, right?
I think so.
Yeah, okay. But remember, he also won in one of those raffles the matching blue GT4 hardtop version. And I think he got rid of that. I think he sold that. But the two twins together for a bit. Jay, she changed who you are today. Yeah, there's no doubt about it. I mean, I'm currently who I am now is a version of who I used to be before her and who she made me. The thing is, though, and this is the part where it's hard to say goodbye, is like, but I liked who we were together. And I missed that. I liked having a person who knew everything about me more than I knew, so that when I was in a lost place, she could say, "It's okay. We're going to get through this together."
Right.
And we will. And every time she would say that, I believed it. I can't explain how powerful this woman was. For anybody who's never met her, she would make you believe anything was possible. It was amazing, including everything will be okay. And to your point, everything always was. But sometimes in my own darkness, I can't see that. And it was really nice to have somebody to be like, we got this together. We're a team. We were talking about marriage earlier. Like, if you're not partners in your marriage, if you're pulling in different directions and not together as a team, I don't mean to say you're doing it wrong, but I think you're doing it wrong. I was very, very lucky to be happily married until the end. I realize that, by the way. I do realize that. Yeah, I still have the Spider. It's got 101,000 miles on it and is getting Shark Works years. Yes! I did sell the GT4. Uh-oh, here we go. Aunt Barb's glasses coming up.
Yeah.
Hello. I did sell the GT4 and bought an old Alpha. That's right. I've been following your Alpha journey. Follow Uber Yo-Yo. Easier to follow than say. Uber Yo-Yo on Instagram, and you can see the cars we're talking about. The Alpha's cool. Damon McCarthy sold his Alpha too. I don't know if you knew that.
Oh, I didn't know that.
He bought a pretty spectacular new car that I don't know if he's
the yellow car.
Yeah.
Yeah, he posted that.
awesome.
Ooh,
I'm so excited.
It might have
for
been
him.
just close friends. I can't remember. I don't know.
Well, there's a.
Yeah, I didn't say anything.
I think it was public.
I
Yeah.
think so too. Yeah.
I'm excited to see that sucker.
Oh my god.
I'm a 993 guy anyway, and Speed Yellow obviously has become important to me.
Mm-hmm.
I told the story in the Peterson podcast. We didn't want yellow. We didn't want that car. That was the last color that we probably would have chosen.
Yeah.
But Nicole always said, you can get a Porsche if we get a happy Porsche, because some have some are and some are I'm angry. I think she meant the GTs and And then the yellow one, I mean, I can't pull up an emoji here, but it literally looks like a smiley face.
I was going to say.
Oh, well, no, they know what the car looks like, but you know what? Yeah, you're right. You're right. Can you? No, it's too. Here, we're gonna figure out a way to do this. There's so many cameras in here. Oh no. Can you see it? Yeah, look how smiley it is. It's so smiley.
Friendly car.
Friendly.
Mm-hmm.
Friendly. I feel like I've talked nonstop and haven't said shit.
Let me ask you this: when you're in your darkest moments and the most those most doubtful moments, do you ever feel like she kind of comes in to try to help at those moments, or is it more?
I don't know. I mean, I think that's what I want. That's what I'm hoping for. That's what I'm looking for. I think she's too crafty. I don't think she's. I don't know. I mean, maybe because I always get out of it somehow, right? There have been times where I have heard her. I've heard her talk to me in the ear. I told you after she died, when they took her body away, I went out to the pool deck to go. This had been a week of hell. It's no other way to describe it. I mean, your wife is dying and people are coming, and it's so much. And the parents came from the East Coast, and the hospice is here, and and you're not ready. None of this was we didn't know that would be the week. We thought it would be months or years away. And and this was the end. Not only had she just died tonight, but they had taken her body away, which was my biggest fear, by the way. Saying goodbye to it turned out that it was fine. I think she was there for me for that too, but it was my biggest fear of the whole thing. It was but it's so final.
He's facing his fears.
He's
facing his
I
fears.
can't believe you did that right now. Shout out to Albert Brooks in the best movie ever, Defending Your Life, which is the last movie she watched. The last movie Nicole ever listened to. I went out to the pool deck. There was a half-smoked joint from the last time Nicole was conscious, which was at least a week earlier. It was a dried-out, old, shitty, half a little bit of weed cigarette. And I took it out to the pool deck. I told her parents. Her parents were crashing. Nobody had slept for days and whatever. And one's on the couch, one's on the Eames chair. And I said, I'll be right back. And it was 3, 4 in the morning at this point. Pitch black. Nobody is awake in the city of LA. And I looked up at the sky and I lit this thing and I took a breath of it, a puff of it. And in my mind, I'm thinking, I'm gonna. This is the beginning of the new whatever. And I shit you not, right in my ear. She goes, nice try. Right here. I hesitate to tell people that a lot because it sounds crazy. But I heard it and I felt it. And I know it's true. I don't give a shit what you think. And there have been other times like that where she comes through as sharply and as clearly and as plain as day. But no, I think the answer to your question eventually is that no, I probably don't think that it happens when I want it to. I think she does it when she wants to do it or when she knows it'll be more beneficial to me. I don't know if that's because some things we're supposed to go through alone to strengthen us or what. All I know now is that whatever the fight was for who knew more during our relationship when she was alive, I definitely concede she knows more now. So I tend to trust whatever she thinks, says, does.
Yeah.
And I will also say this, and it's not something we've talked about a lot on the show or otherwise, but Nicole flatlined about a year or so before she died. And I was here, and it happened right over there. And I saw it. I saw her leave, and I saw her come back. I tipped her back in the wheelchair. I started freaking the fuck out. I started hitting her on the chest. I was like, not yet. And she, her lips were blue. I mean, it was dunzo. Her face looked different and everything. And I just couldn't believe that was it. So I kept not believing that was it. I just kept rubbing her and talking to her. After, I don't know, 30 seconds or so, maybe a minute, she came back and didn't remember anything about, I wouldn't call it passing out. It was beyond that. She was lifeless. And I didn't get that on tape, but I recorded the aftermath of me doing like a little, this is what I just experienced, and then turned the camera on her and said, "What do you have to say? I just told you what I saw. What was your side of things?" And she didn't remember much, except that she knew she went somewhere and did something else. And I said, "Is there any kind of message? What are we supposed to learn from this?"
Yeah.
And she just said that you're not supposed to she was talking to me, but we are not supposed to worry, and that there's nothing to be afraid of. And I think that needed to happen for her to be okay with when it did happen for real later, because she was much more at peace with the process than she was ahead of that experience, if that makes sense.
Totally, because
Oh man, talk about a wing it show. Shit.
when my dad died, April 14th, 2013, I never expected, I thought that was going to be the darkest moment of my life,
Yep.
watching as my dad had his final heartbeats and final breaths.
You were there.
And I was there. I was next.
Wow.
I was, by his side, thankfully. And the reality of it totally was 180 of the expectation all my life. As a kid, I was like always afraid that my dad was going to die when I was young, because he didn't take care of himself, and then he had his asbestosis too,
Right.
and that's what he died of. But as I got older and I became more spiritual, and I became this champion to keep him out of the fear of dying. And he was always just so scared about it. I'm like, "Dad, no, it's going to be the best experience of your life." And it would turn out to be the best experience of my life, the most positive experience of my life, because in the final 30 minutes of his life, out of nowhere, this euphoria came over me. And I in my belief, I think like a little piece of my soul was holding his hand onto the other side.
Yes.
And
Yes.
so I was feeling some of that. And he died at 8/11. He was born 11/8. He died at 8/11, and that was very much his personality. He was a bookend kind of guy.
Yeah, nice yin yang there.
Uh-huh. And I'm practically jumping around the hospital bed in this joy. And I loved my father. I was close with him in life,
yes.
closer with him in death, thankfully. He's very much alive in here.
Wow.
But my mom's like, "Hey, calm down here." I'm like, "Mother, you don't understand. I am having a deeply beautiful spiritual experience right now. I am..." Okay, well, and just like 3 months before he died, though, I was always in the years leading up to it. Whenever he would get down to it, I'm like, "No, Dad." Like I would just, "This is going to be amazing. Like, you have so much to look forward to."
Right.
And I was just always telling him, reinforcing, "No, this is you're going to be out of pain, number one, but also you're going to go back to the light."
Whoa.
And I was just always championing that. And about 3 or 4 months before he died, Steve Jobs had died.
Oh, wow.
And a CNN report had come out about what Steve Jobs' last moments were like, and that his last words were, "Oh, wow.
Oh, wow.
Oh, wow."
Yep.
And I was still living at home at that point and taking care of him and stuff. And I come downstairs and he told me, "Hey, I just saw this news report on CNN about these last moments." Oh, wow. I'm like, "Yes, Father, this is exactly right. This is like exactly what I'm telling you about and everything."
Right. This isn't something to fear. This is an achievement. You did it.
And so my last words to my father around 8/11 were, "Steve Jobs. Oh, wow. Oh, wow." As I'm feeling this crazy euphoria out of nowhere that I shouldn't be feeling at all. And funny enough, I would feel that. I didn't expect to feel that myself.
Right.
And I never thought that my father's death would be the most positive spiritual experience of my life. And what a blessing that is.
That is beautiful and very unexpected. Was that, and forgive me, was that the first time you ever watched someone die, transition?
Yeah.
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 Nicole was the first one for me too.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
that was an interesting experience being around. I've known many people that have died. My dad died when I was a kid. I mean, but I wasn't there.
Yeah.
And I didn't go see the body after either.
Yeah. Because when grandparents had died, I was too young to be in the room when
Right.
that had happened.
Right.
So, and then funny enough, the echo of that is 10 years later, the 10-year anniversary to the day
Yeah.
of his death. I pick up his car and start driving it as my daily. After it had been at Morris Motors for 23 months, I'm like, wow. Sutton Morris, he texts me like, hey. After I blew up my Camry and I need a car, and then 3 days later Sutton texts, hey, your car's ready.
What?
You ready to fly up here and pick it up? I'm like, sure. I respond, and then I realize after I respond to Sutton, oh my God, tomorrow's a 10-year anniversary.
Can't make that stuff up.
Yeah. So they love to communicate with us in synchronicity.
Good grief.
And they are very much alive still. It's just in a different form. So.
Does your dad? Do you talk to each other? Do you have how do you? I feel crazy when I tell anybody. Like Nicole would have understood exactly.
Yeah.
She knew everything about me.
Yeah.
She knew I sounded crazy, but I was not dangerous. Does your dad come to you in any way? Do you have a relationship still?
Every
How does
day.
that?
Every day he's alive. He's alive, just in a different way. It's unfortunate that I can't hear his voice anymore in a physical form. I can't hug him. I knew he was going to leave when I was young, and so at 28 years old, I was young. But I would record, like, what does it feel to massage your scalp? The oiliness. And then when I'm hugging you, I'm recording. I do this with my mom, too. I'm recording every moment of this because you're not going to be around forever. And so, when I miss him, the little bit that I can miss him in the physical because he's so alive internally and spiritually now. But, in those moments when I do kind of miss him, I just go back to those memories of, like, the way he felt when I would massage him and relieve him of his whatever pain he was going through or whatever, while he was watching TV or whatever.
Oh, you're a good guy. I didn't realize you did all that. I mean, that's very similar to the Nicole of it all, so we have a lot more in common than I realized. I knew about the death part. I don't think I realized that you were taking care of him, too.
Yeah.
Beautiful. 28 years old?
Yeah.
You put your life on hold?
I mean, I was trying to find work still. I was, I hadn't gotten into full-time into the automotive media. I was going on a lot of interviews, and I was doing a little bit of freelance by that point. But it seemed like my life was a little, like my higher self was keeping my career on hold.
Yeah.
And then after he left, then I went full-time into automotive media, and
Never
the
looked
rest is
back.
history.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, heavy stuff tonight. Holy cow. This was supposed to be the rapture, for God's sake. None of us were supposed to be here. You have to know deep down that she is still taking care of you, probably closer than you think. Yeah, so I do believe that, David Bird. I do. I guess I just miss her sometimes more than others and don't know how to deal with it, I guess.
What really comforts me is that in those times when you're feeling like, when you're missing them the most, I think that's them trying to get in touch with you.
Really?
And it's just like, oh, I'm not really ready for this, and that's why it feels painful. I think that's what's happening. And that gives me comfort.
Because I'm not ready to what?
It's just, we're so... I'm of the belief, and call me crazy for, but we're call me crazy, but I think this is all just a dream, the holographic, thing.
Well, in that we chose this before we got into this. Yeah, I kind of believe that too at this point. Yeah,
that the actual reality is when we're in the beyond, and
sure.
this is just this is practice playground that we get to grow and
or an
learn cause and effect.
amusement park.
Right,
like this
right.
is just for pleasure and fun.
You know.
Okay.
Yeah, and so we come here to grow because this illusion of time, and but by going through process, and then we grow and.
We're growing consciousness. We're growing the universal consciousness,
right.
One person at a time, one
right.
life at a time.
Mm-hmm. And I lost my train of thought, though.
I'm sorry.
No. But,
you fascinate me as a person. You always have. Her spirit was eternal. Wouldn't it be is eternal? But yes, thank you, Gunnar. And you saw it. You saw it. Everybody who knew her or spent any time with her at all, even if it was at the end. I mean, you got to know her
right at
the
end.
worst part of the whole experience, the last couple years of what she was going through.
And it only took a few short weeks, and I was already kind of like good friends with both of you.
Yeah.
And then even when I go up there all the time, I still feel
Her?
either there or just that I'm looking for that presence.
Yeah.
Because although it's fun going up there, don't get me wrong, driving the car, I go up there for the people.
Yeah.
And missing that aspect of it does kind of hurt every time, but it still makes me want to go up there.
So that's one of the reasons it's hard for me to go up sometimes.
I would still want to go up, even if it was hard, just because.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, you're right. It wouldn't. I mean, life has kept me from going up more frequently lately. But I don't know. It's tough. I don't have any advice. I don't have any answers. This is the Wing It Show. Thank you for tuning in. If you have any comments, please chime. I don't know. I think that I also look for it, and then it's not there, and then that makes me sad and depressed, and then I drive home back here, and then she's not here either, and you know what I mean? Like, there's a weird... she was so intertwined in that physical space up there that that it's hard to think about anything else. If that's the reason. So she and I used to go up there to get away from the rest of the world. It was an escape.
Yeah.
It's hard to go up and see the rest of the world up there, the rest of the real world, that for the most part we were avoiding at the bottom. And I don't mean the individual people. I just mean like, oh, a big fucking crowd of people up here. Great. That would have not been our jam. We were avoiding that. And then to go up now for a car show is a different thing for me. It's still enjoyable. It's still wonderful. Like you said, I still love seeing all the people. That's what it's all about. Being there for each other. There are so many people that I know so well now because we met there.
I wouldn't expect me to be here when
Right.
2 years
you're,
ago.
You're one of them. Yeah, hi. Oh, yeah, okay, so everybody.
Hence the Wing It
Throw
Show.
Purple Head in there too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so that's a weird one for us because our old life imploded. So everybody we know today, I got to know with Nicole in this new life of old Nicole. Yeah, I mean, I think maybe the show is more about me. We won't even keep it up on YouTube. This is just Jay's therapy session. I think I probably needed this more than anybody. Maybe that's why we pushed the button tonight.
I mean, you were more adamant about it than anyone.
I felt really bad about the audience. It was when you guys made me realize that my friend called at 5:10 or whatever because he usually watches the show. So he figured, if there's no show, he's probably available. And then we're over there talking about important stuff too, really having a conversation just like this, but over there. And then Paul was a bigger part of it than he is currently. How things going over there, Greyhead? Just checking. Now, you're not contractually limited from being here on the show, correct?
No.
Oh, good. I am loving the show. Life is how we learn, good and bad. Yeah, it's true, man. I don't care for that either, but some of my biggest growing periods in life have been during the worst fucking shit that you do not want to go through. Sound familiar?
And I'm ultimately grateful for it. We've talked about March 11th, 2021 several times now. I've been
being your day that changed everything?
Right. I've in my official 3 appearances on this show so far. We've talked about that, and I'm grateful for that day. It takes those darkest days and darkest moments to show you who you really are. And I would not give that day up for the world. And I also have something to say, hey, if anybody's going through that themselves, they have somebody to talk to in me as a result of what I've been through. And that makes it worth it for me.
Is that like the helping you through the woods thing?
Mm-hmm.
You really got a good head on your shoulders for somebody who's 40 years old.
Thank you.
And is so woo-woo.
Now we know why we keep you around.
No, I'm so, I had like a freaking hour-long conversation with Phil today, Phil Morris, because he's going through some shit too, and we were both sharing, and I just am so grateful for the people that we have in this circle. Like, I don't, these aren't just words. I don't know what I would do without you all. I don't know what I wouldn't have made it this far, this long, emotionally, spiritually, like just I broke when Nicole died. You all know, you saw it. When Nicole died, I broke, and I am not back together yet. And I am trying, and I fake it, and I think I'm better than I am some days, and then I have a dose of reality of like, no, here's where you are. And I don't think that I would even have a roadmap. I don't know. I just feel like I wouldn't have options if I didn't have all the people I have in my life. And I mean you guys, I mean the Good Vibes people, I mean Nicole's parents. I can't even tell you how much they mean to me. When Nicole was alive, we didn't even have a relationship with them. They had their own stuff. And now that's gone. And now we have such an amazing relationship. When that's all I ever wanted out of life was to like have a family. I didn't grow up with, my dad died when I was young. My mom's out there. And so I never had that. And I always looked for it like, oh, my girlfriend in high school or so-and-so. And I really was excited when Nicole and I got together because the first couple Christmases we were going home to, Rochester, and I was like, I love this. This means so much to me as a person. It's all I ever wanted. I'm a real boy. So to have them in my life now is so important to me. I don't think I tell them all the time, but I don't even think they know how important they are to me. How important it is to go see them on these road trips and stuff. Like, I think they think it's an obligation or something. I think they know better now, but I think in the beginning they might have thought it was an obligation of like, oh, we really appreciate you coming. I'm like, I'm doing it for me. I'm doing it for me because I love you so much.
Yeah. I think they know now.
I think you're right, and I'm grateful for that. Yeah. I'm also noticing in the monitors how good you look over there with that new light we put up.
Oh,
look how well.
All right.
You're in a good space over there.
Very cool. Very cool.
You're so funny. Thanks for keeping the comments coming, everybody. I really appreciate it. It gives us something to talk about. I met almost all of my adult friends in parking lots. Yep.
That's poetic.
He has to introduce himself to the neighbors as well. He's on a list. Did you know what I was joking before? You said you've touched a lot of people. And I was like...
I didn't get that.
I know, I could tell. But you kept telling me I've touched a lot of people, and I was joking about being on a list. Do you get it now?
Oh, that mean okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay. I haven't touched anybody. I haven't
was
touched
soaking-
anybody.
he
I don't
was
even touch
soaking in
myself.
that
I don't
light
touch
too much.
anybody. It's hilarious. I love when you have to explain the stupid, gross joke.
Oh, I thought you were doing a movie quote that I hadn't seen yet, and didn't think
That's
of
right.
the actual. Yeah.
Which could be.
Mm-hmm.
Driving up with Michael Dolphin was such a special time at the ranch. Would like to see it operating. Yes, I can't. I mean, we talked about it a little bit last week, Gunnar. I can't say much, but fingers crossed. Good stuff coming, hopefully, on that. It's not been fun. It's not been fun for anybody.
I remember
None
that.
of this has been easy. GVBC is your extended family. Ohana. Aloha, ohana, mahalo nui loa.
Gunnar, I remember that day in May of 2021.
Was that the pink pig? Did he bring the pink pig? Or did he just drive up in Michael Dolphin's car?
I don't know what he brought up, but I know it was April. It was my first time there, and that's when I met Gunnar.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't
Yeah.
that something?
And I was gonna be. I knew I was gonna be in Hawaii the following month, but I never got to meet up with him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Were you on the same island? Big island?
I was on the Big Island.
Wow.
It was my first time on the Big Island, and so I was gonna look him up, but I didn't. It just didn't.
It is
pan out.
indeed a big island.
Yeah.
So there's a lot to do.
Yeah, it's pretty much the size of the entirety of LA County.
I actually would have thought it was bigger. That's kind of amazing.
They're pretty much the same. If you
Wow.
overlay them on the map, it's almost the same.
That's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody did the math and said that, like, I'm from Connecticut, and LA County is basically the size of Connecticut when you look at whatever the acreage is.
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy to me.
Yeah.
It's crazy. It's huge. By the way, you can't see it, but Gray Head, Paul, our audio guy who's filling in for the Ariel tonight, is wearing a Weirdows shirt because he wants delivered. He wants delivered some Weirdos here.
I got it on still photography too.
Oh,
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah.
Awesome. So great. Things are good with you, but you're not without strife. You've got your own problems too.
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah. But overall, I mean, you look great. You sound great. Things are going well.
Doing the best I can, enjoying every moment.
How was Lori after her shot or whatever she had her?
Sick.
Yeah. I'm
Single
sorry.
shots are not fun,
No. I'm sorry. That sucks.
but it's a good thing to do,
Yeah.
regardless.
What was it for?
Shingles.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
It's coming
That's
up.
like the most painful thing you can get, right?
Yeah.
But you have to have had chickenpox first, right?
I don't know.
Oh, that's not true anymore?
The doctor said, "You're this old."
Because you don't want the shingles, so you
Yeah.
get this. I never had chickenpox as a kid, so I don't know if I'm even eligible for shingles. Do you guys know?
Ask your doctor next time.
If there's
you go.
any WebMD experts on the internet right now, please phone in and let us know. Man, I did not intend to push the button and cry for everybody tonight. I hate when that happens.
No, but that's the best.
I know, but I'm coming in like Bill O'Reilly. Fuck it, we'll do it live. And I'm like, oh.
What an awesome contrast. You know, it's a good arc.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
Oh, welcome back to the late night mashup. I don't want to talk about what you're dealing with right now, because I wouldn't do that to you. But are your friends being supportive to you during this time?
No.
No, I don't know any of you. Who are you?
I mean, other than us
He's not
tonight.
even here.
I'm sorry, Manuel couldn't come tonight.
Yeah, I wish he was here.
We ran out of time.
I mean, for the most part, I feel like everyone's been pretty supportive. It's just, you know, to an extent, people can only do so much.
Right.
And it's not like I can just stay with them. I got to go back and deal with my own things on my own at one point. Just like you said, you got to come back here by yourself sometimes. So,
Yes.
and that's usually when it's the worst.
Yes.
So, hence the reason I'm here with you guys.
This is a really interesting thing tonight. Brian reached out. He's like, "Hey, bud." And I was like, "Ooh, okay. What's up?" And it just kind of sounded like he needed a friend. And he was trying to see if we were doing a show tonight because he's like, "If the gang's going to be over there, I'll come hang out with you." And we'd been talking about that for ages. So I was kind of excited about that. But simultaneously, we were having a group chat all the show people. And we sort of had just decided to not do a show because we were like, well, let's just come back next week and whatever. And so you came over anyway, which was super cool and awesome. And here we are doing a show and you're on it.
I mean, it'd been too long, and I only live right over the hill, so.
Yeah, I don't think I realized how close you were.
Yeah,
You
10
got
minutes.
here quick. You probably lived the furthest at this point.
30 minutes.
Oh, that's great. In fact, this will probably help you beat traffic too, right? Well, that's good.
Well, now we have no excuses in the future. Shit. We're all too close.
There are shows that we don't do because there's nobody to do them. But maybe we just get the whole gang back together.
Just the Wing It Wednesdays.
You know.
Oh my gosh. Well, I do a different show on Wednesday, but yes, let's do a Wing It show. I've been toying with the idea of just, so I'm talking to you all, but I'm telling you that I really enjoy talking to the audience. I really enjoy the shows where not necessarily we don't have a topic or an agenda, but like the ones where there isn't a guest and we're just kind of interacting with the comments and the people at home, the audience. I really enjoy those, and we really haven't been doing many lately. We've been doing more of these produced, oh, here's a whole thing, look at the photographers here, and all the fancy stuff. And I was toying with the idea of just kind of like doing a pop-up stream some other night without a crew, whatever, just kind of, let's, Adam Ferrara does Talk to Me Tuesdays. Some version of that. Where you're just kind of talking to everybody. Hey, what's going on with you? Oh, look who's here tonight. You know, it's David Burrs. Winging Wednesday is a great idea.
Yeah.
All right, so we need to move a blockbuster year to a different night so I can be available on
You're just
Wednesdays.
going to be working all week.
Or do
For
it as a
Wing It.
run-up to Blockbuster Year.
Oh, same. Oh,
And then
look
you're
at
warmed
you.
up.
Didn't occur to me. Oh, I think I can do that. I can build multiple shows in this.
Because I'd like to sit here for Blockbuster Year just to learn more about movies. I'm an actor. I need to learn more about this stuff.
I would love to. Why don't you come tomorrow?
Yeah.
Somebody else is auditing tomorrow's show too. In fact, shout out to. In fact, Brandon, if you're watching, news alert: we're gonna have somebody live in studio tomorrow. Even though we have a guest on the show, he's just gonna sit and audit. But it's I'm blanking on his name right now. Oh, it's Gibson, who we met up at the Goonies thing. He was working on the Goonies show. I know this is terrible. Blah! I was up for Goonies weekend and they're doing a documentary series on the house restoration and all that. So he worked on the production team from that. We met him there. Brandon just ran into him at Disneyland a couple weeks ago, random as can be. We've been trying to get coffee forever. So now he's going to come watch the show tomorrow with me and Brandon doing the show live and Gibson in the audience. And apparently you too, maybe.
Yeah.
Okay. Glad you all know that now. Got the important stuff out of the way. I had chicken pox as a kid. Doctor recommended the shingle shot last year. Ended up getting shingles. Oh, Christ. I remember when you got shingles. That's why? That sucks. Although I will say the sickest I've been in my adult life was after getting the COVID shot. the vaccine way back when. I'm not trying to get controversial. But I did say the word on the show. Now we're going to get shadow banned.
Yeah, right.
Nobody will ever see this, not a show. I've got to get to Goonies weekend next year. Yeah, you should. So we're making an annual thing. Now that Bayman and Liz own the house, Damon built the machine. Too many similar names. They're going to do it every year. It used to be kind of on the big anniversaries, on the 5s, on the 10s. Now they're going to do it every year because they own the house, they own the property. They want to celebrate. It's great for the town. It's great for Astoria, Oregon. So they're going to do it all the time. So, yes. And I'll be there too. Gunner Mensch, yup, sucks. I'm sorry. It's 3 hours earlier in Hawaii.
10 out
Yup,
of 10,
sucks.
don't recommend.
What?
I said 10 out of 10, don't recommend.
Did anybody here get COVID? Because I didn't end up getting COVID until a couple weeks ago. And even then, I'm still not sure because my test was 5 years old. There was almost no liquid in it. A lot of people have been telling me it was probably a false positive.
I think I've had it 3 times now.
So you're probably an expert. Did you get it way back when?
The first time I got it was right after Thanksgiving of 2020. And I was at my mom's for the holiday. And then I quarantined there. So that kind of worked out that I got to spend time with family. And that was where I lost my sense of smell for about 3 months. And I would start worrying, like, am I never going to get it back? No, can't think that way or else I'm never going to get it back, I'm going to manifest that self-fulfilling prophecy. But no, sense of smell is back, probably just as good as it ever was, so thankful for that. But that was, it started out with just like a really rough fever, and the chills were just debilitating, but it was just one night. And then the next 10 days or so was just chills and just awkward feeling, but I was functional at least. And I was able to, I had a bunch of car reviews to write that month, and so I had, all right, got to knock them out, and I had enough energy to do that.
So you were able to concentrate on it, okay.
Yeah, so I had that ability. And then every time I had COVID after that, and I got the vaccine and the booster.
Still got it 2 more times? Mm-hmm. Jesus.
I got a total of 2 shots.
Yeah.
And the subsequent times that I would get COVID, it was a walk in the park.
Really?
And I'm like, I wish the common cold was this light feeling.
No shit.
Yeah, just, like you get a little bit of I'm a little tired, a little bit of a dry cough, but then just taking it easy, and then, just kind of goes away after a few days.
You mentioned being able to work and do the reviews. There's no way I could have done that for a couple of days because of that fog, the brain fog thing that everybody talked about.
Yeah.
And so that made me think, oh yeah, then it is probably COVID. But I never lost taste or smell. I still have, everything's great and as strong as ever. Mm-hmm. So then I don't really know. And then I think about, like, anytime I've ever had the flu ever in my life, it's always kind of like, oh, there's a day or so where you're feverish and you can't even watch a movie or whatever, so you just sleep in bed. And that's kind of what it was. So I don't really know. I got to get some new COVID tests, I guess.
Yeah.
The ones I had are the ones they sent you. You know what I mean? Way back when there was the first wave, and I took that one first, and there was almost no liquid left. And then there was the second wave with the improved, the better.
I never got that one. I just had the originals.
Oh, okay. And at that point, by the time I took that one, it was negative. So who the hell knows? I will plan on being there. Awesome. It'll be great to see it. Please say hello. That'd be really fun. Last one was long-term stuff. Got COVID twice. Last one was long-term. What does long-term mean? Is it a month long? 2 months?
Well, there's long COVID where you have that brain fog that just lasts. There's long COVID symptoms where it's the loss of sense of smell for months at a time, like I had. So I'm not really. not being a medical expert, I wouldn't know that
Sure.
there's like an official difference between long COVID symptoms and long COVID itself, or it might just be a combination of that. But ask your local doctor.
Your local doctor. Check your local affiliates. I mean, we weren't going to do a show, and I feel like we've been successful not doing a show.
I'm not here anyway, so it works out.
How does everybody feel about that? I didn't intend to talk about any of the things I did, so I feel like I'm good. How is everybody else?
I feel great.
Good.
Yeah?
I just want that pizza now.
I know. I am hungry. I've worked up an appetite, and
wearing
your
a
shirt
shirt,
is not
just
helping
staring at
anything.
me.
Looking at Papa
Yeah,
Vin
I
just
know.
staring at me the whole time. By the way, shout out to Weirdos if you're in the LA area, specifically the Valley, specifically right across from Warner Brothers Studios over on Pass Ave. Weirdos Pizza. Weird like weird, dough like dough. Like throwing the dough around. They're a great family. We have been friends with them for years when they used to make pizza out of their house and run it out to you. I swear to God, during COVID it started. Where Papa Vin owned restaurants on the East Coast. The family moved out to the West Coast, brought the pizza ovens and everything else, and he would literally make pizzas in their condo, a condo like this. And they would run it out to you, and off you'd go. They didn't deliver. It was cash only. Everything was very, very simple. And then shortly after, they took over the old Firestone building in the crazy multi-intersection at Vineland, Lancashire, and whatever else that is, Camarillo. Idle Hour, where they shot Lethal Weapon 2. They were over there, literally in a tire shop, in the back of a tire shop, a nice clean area in a tire shop. And same thing, order it, they'll run it out to you. Cash only, the whole thing. Now they have a beautiful storefront and a beautiful facility where you can eat inside and smell the food. Oh my God, everything they make is amazing. Shout out to Papa Vin and the whole Weirdos family. We love you so much. They also loved Nicole and always took care of Nicole. They would send her a free pie. They didn't deliver, but they would have their son bring a pizza when I cry again, when I couldn't leave her to go pick one up. She would be like, we'd be more than happy to send it. And I try to give him money. She's like, nope, all good.
Angels.
Good people in the world.
Angels.
Yeah. Shout out to Weirdos. Go see Weirdos. Go buy Weirdos pizza. Woo!
Yeah.
I had a lot to get off my chest, apparently. 2.5 months of no smell and feeling kind of rotten. Sorry, man. That is awful.
That's long.
David Bird, remind us where you live. I know I've asked this before, but I forget. What part of the country are you? I know he's not L.A. Seattle? I want to say Seattle.
Oh, I love Seattle. I used to stay in Ballard all the time when I went there. Now I stay in Lake Forest Park.
So Dustin, who's going to be our guest on a Blockbuster Year tomorrow, lives in Seattle, and I'm probably going to see him on this trip. So I might hit you up for some recommends in that area because I know you love that area.
Oh my God, yeah! And shout out to KEXP, my favorite radio station in the world.
Did you work there or just listen?
Just listen every day. It's streaming at my house right now. When I walk through my door, I hear KEXP.
Oh, that's the one you always told me about. Okay.
Most of the DJs know me. I'm friends with some of them, and I donate $20 a month to the cause.
That is so rad. Is it? Yeah. It's not public radio.
It's public radio.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's like our KCRW here in LA?
It is our KCRW, but 24/7 music.
Wow.
Yeah. I wish KCRW were 24/7 music here, but you have to do their streaming app for that.
Correct. Yeah, that's right. That's one of the things I miss about having an LA commute was KCRW in the morning because you would get like the cool news stuff, whatever, till 9, and then mornings become eclectic. Came on with, was it Jason Bentley? I can't remember now. It was Jason Bentley back in the day.
Yeah, now it's Ann Lit maybe.
And then and same thing in the afternoon. There was like, you just get a little bit of, and everything was very soothing.
Yes.
It was very easy.
And then at the top
of the hour, it wasn't political. It wasn't this side or that side. Right. Everything was just kind of like, well, here's the news and here's some music.
Yeah, and then at the top of the hour, you're listening to member-supported 89.9 KCRW Santa Monica, Los Angeles, KCRI Indio Palm Springs, KCRU Oxnard Ventura, KCRY Mojave, News Culture Music, KCRW.com, mobile on demand in HD. We are a community service of Santa Monica College. NPR for Southern California. I'm a radio nerd. Used to work in radio, so that's my deal.
Why don't you have a podcast? Are you starting a podcast?
I'm developing one.
We're talking about that?
Yeah, we're talking about that one. Yeah.
Soon?
After October 4th.
No, I mean, okay, we can talk about it soon.
Yeah.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Utah. Oh, wow, cool. Oh, I'll be driving through. Well, I won't be driving through Utah on this. Well, maybe on the way back down. I think so. The Grand Tour. Looking for sponsors for the Grand Tour, by the way, and just started putting out some asks today. Yeah, where Charlie. Okay, all right. Let's not get crazy about this. Okay, all right. I just late night talk shows and Charlie Kirk, they don't match. We can't. They just can't coexist apparently. Sponsors for USA Grand Tour number 3. If anybody is interested in sponsoring the Grand Tour, please reach out. I got a whole big pitch thing here, but the reason I brought it up was we're going to take the southern route because I got invited to COTA today by somebody who works there.
Hell yeah.
I've never been.
Oh my
I've been
God.
through Austin. I've never been to COTA, and this person works at COTA, so I have a feeling we'll be able to put yellow car on the track and at least drive around. I don't know about race around, but so that'll be pretty cool. And if you have any interest in sponsoring the trip, we're going to be out. I don't know. I can't imagine it'll be less than 6 or 8 weeks. That's typically what it is, and it's a whole big ring around the country. So there you go.
And that's
You got to get. Mama gets it out with ALL. Remember that? You'll remember that one. Ring around the collar.
Oh, yes, I remember now.
Ring around the
Yeah.
collar. Mama gets out.
That-
Mama
that's-
lifts it out with ALL.
That's very early in my life. Yeah.
Or was it tied? Who got the?
No, that was all. I'm pretty sure that
The
was
jingle
all.
was all, but who got the ring around the collar out?
Oh, no. Yeah.
I know. I might
Yeah.
have screwed it
Yeah.
up. Do we do the not a show?
Yeah.
I think so.
I mean, you didn't come here to say anything on camera, so we threw you into
I-
this.
yeah,
You've done
but
a great job.
I mean, if I was in a better mood, I'd probably be more talkative, but I'm
but
happy
you
to
needed
be here.
this.
Is there anything that you can say publicly that people could do for you? Is there anything that you could...
Just say hey when I'm out in public.
Really?
It's honestly enough.
Okay.
And reach out to you.
Yeah.
On social media or however, DMs or email or pigeon.
Carrier pigeon? Passenger pigeon. Hilarious. What's that movie? Do you know what I'm talking about?
No.
I'll figure it out later. It's I'm terrible with names. I got old and I forgot everything. I don't know what happened. Forrest Whitaker.
Okay.
I was gonna say the guy with the eye.
Okay.
Forrest Whitaker, and I want to call it Birdman, but that's not it. He's oh my gosh, this doesn't matter to anybody else. They're like, why don't you just wrap up the show instead of looking for it?
Your
This
ring
is
around
a-
the collar was Whisk.
Whisk.
Yes.
Long gone, right? They don't make whisk anymore.
That's why we have him here, I thought.
I know you're really good at that. Forrest Whitaker.
I love him.
So I have a feeling you, of all people, would really like this movie, which is why I want to find it.
Is it Ghost Dog?
Yeah. It's Ghost Dog.
Boom.
Passenger pigeon.
Awesome movie.
Isn't it?
Yep.
I haven't seen it in years, but you saying pigeon made me think of it, so now I want to watch it again. You know how people like that Boardwalk Saints? Not Boardwalk Saints.
Empire?
Boondock Saints.
Oh.
It's kind of that, but another guy.
Okay.
He's, a lone crusader trying to do good in the world kind of deal.
Yep.
It's pretty cool. I really feel like you'd like it. And shout out to Forrest Whitaker and the Boondock Saints. I think we've done the Not a Show. I don't know if I'm sorry.
Don't be
To who?
sorry.
Everybody, you, me,
This
you.
is all about connection. That's what we're here for, and that's
Yeah.
what we did.
Wait, this was on the whole time?
Oh, I forgot to tell you. Yeah, we're on right now. I'm sorry. Oh, shoot.
Is there an outro?
What did we say? Yeah, this is the card from last week. Next week, we will be back with
More great content.
wonderful guests and exciting content. Just like this. Look, was I wrong? Hello.
I will not even be here, not being here. So that's
Next week.
Yeah,
Double nine.
Oh, you won't be
I'm-
here.
Yeah, I'll be doing a different thing.
You know who I asked to do the show? I haven't heard back yet, but Michael Merritt to do the show next
Oh,
week.
okay.
Yeah. You know him from Breakfast Club?
No, I don't. But
Oh, I bet you do. You might just not know you do.
okay.
He's got gray hair too.
Oh,
Sophisticated. 992 Turbo S. No,
there's a lot of those up there.
he's friends with Ariel too, so I thought maybe it's who Ariel stayed with when she went to Monterey.
Oh, I don't know him.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I haven't met him yet.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, then I'm wrong. But tune in tomorrow for a blockbuster year where we're going to be watching Explorers, and we're going to have maybe a full house. We'll see how that goes. That's it, right?
Sure.
Push
We
it
love
up.
everybody. Please love one another. You were right about the energy is a little weird in the world right now. I feel like there's never been a better time to love one another. I hate telling people what to do, but like reaching out to friends, being there for family, and supporting your circle is really, really important right now. I'm speaking for me, but also every single person I know. So we love you. Please love one another. See you out there. Woo! Awkward pause. Thanks for having the show. He's right. Everything about this is awkward. Awkward. Not awkward.